August and Luke, thank you both for joining me today. Both of you have been recently commissioned to design a new art installation that will be featured at Exhibition Place's Centennial Park in Toronto. Can you tell me how that made you feel? August, I'll start with you first.
Well, Ani, miigwech, it's good to be here. It makes me feel proud. It makes me feel humble. It's quite a big feature. So yeah, it's a really good thing.
Luke?
Yeah, very humble, definitely. It's cool to see this kind of representation for Indigenous artists at this scale. Something I didn't really grow up seeing in my city, so seeing it happen like this and being a part of it is really something special.
Can you tell me where the inspiration for the piece that's titled Mino Bimaadiziwin, Good Life, came from?
Luke, go ahead.
We came up with some ideas that we thought appropriate for this piece and presented them to Credit First Nation. And with the help from elders and youth there, we were able to come up with some great themes to touch on, like the importance of water, the representation of the clan system, the sacred medicines, the overall theme of Mino Bimaadiziwin. I think a lot of our inspiration was also rooted in the surrounding landscape. We really wanted this piece to speak to not only the history of the land, but its current beauty, and especially in the heart of the city, we wanted this piece to remind people of our duty to the land and its inhabitants.
What was it like to be able to work with your son, August? And same for you, Luke. Did you enjoy working with your dad?
Yeah, we've worked together before, whether it's collaborating on specific projects, or often I'll ask Luke for help on a job and vice versa. Yeah, it's always good to have Luke participate in a project.
Yeah, I feel like it's a pretty natural pairing, the two of us, because we really understand each other's styles. And you know, I have a lot of big ideas, but my dad has that experience, and he can really help me with these projects and things that I've never experienced before. So yeah.
Is this the beginning of more joint projects between the both of you in the future?
I don't know if I'd say that. I'm kind of winding down my career. Currently, I'm working on a job. You can see a bit of it behind me, for the town of Aurora, and I'm at an age where I get tired a lot quicker than I used to. But yeah, for a little while, as long as I'm able to keep doing it, yeah, for sure.
I'll always be asking him for help, so.
Yeah, he'll always be my son.
Well, that's awesome. And the piece will be visible to the public next month. What do you hope that visitors will take from it?
I mean, a lot of things. I think at the top of the list would be for people to reflect on what a good life and a good path is for them and their communities. Also that we as Indigenous people are still very much here and still very much caring for the land like we always have been. Our languages are alive and thriving. There's just so many things I hope people can take away from this piece, and it'll be fun to hear how people interact with it on a personal level.
Luke, do you have any words of advice for young Indigenous artists out there who are trying to make it in life and want to be a full-time artist?
Yeah, just do it and stay connected with your community, and talk to a lot of fellow Indigenous artists. We're also open, and it's such a nice community. Everyone is always willing to lend a hand. But yeah, just go for it. Just do it.
Great words of advice. August and Luke, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you both for joining us today.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.